Yeah, this is Illy in the house, know what I'm saying? Representing Syndrome's track, you know what I mean? I'm from Brooklyn, kid. 14th Street, you know what I'm saying? North respect.
Brooklyn's in the house. Yo, this kid's short, yeah. Just saying what up to all my peeps, you know?
Yo, to all my peeps in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? Represent to my honey sweets, you know what I'm saying? For real.
Get out, Devious Styles in effect one more time
Devious
for the
Styles,
9.
kid, 9-6.
That's how we do it.
Know what I'm saying? Peace out to my cousin Maurice, Denise, Johnny, word up.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Bustin' it in Brooklyn. I'm the Brooklyn Dodger, hitting shit like my name was bustin' it in Brooklyn. I'm the Brooklyn Dodger, hitting shit like my name was bustin' it in Brooklyn. I'm the Brooklyn Dodger, hitting shit like my name was Roger Rabbit.
Devious Styles in effect.
Polluted by fear, destruction of a lyrical aftermath. Genuine blast of a madman, killer organism, mad instinct. Beyond recognition, I trigger the wickedness, ill predicaments. Reflect on my ability, mad eruption, lyrical vocabulary. Poised by the fame of raw scandalism. Anatomy raised to a perverted fascination. Maniac functions, it isn't limited. Twisted penetration of lyrical ballistics. Shit is now considered to be the most fucked elements on 12-inch. Superior madness, imperial masterpiece witness. The genius killer instinct. Enter the realm of the old type shit. The devious styles of killer flows. For your mind, the madness has risen to a new level. The vocally blessed, a new type of lyrical rendition of the ill type shit, so get lifted. Mad delinquent, the stimulated penetration of hatred, acts of violation. The mixture proves to be the murderous flow. Raw ingredients originated to dedicate revival. Resurrection of killer sins, beginning to get thick with the mad scientific lyrical scripts. Deadly whispers the blessed, motivated by a one-man coalition. Check the contents, my shit affiliated with styles of torment. Another killer of a production. We have been exposed to the unexpected, the true definition of the old rendition. At the risk of an eclipse, madness has risen. Untimely death like a spontaneous blast. A jagged operation, a poisonous flow onto the raw allegation of vocalist misfits, outrageous ballistics, mystic shit in my recital of hymns. The shatterproof zone is iller than ever, crush poetical, secondary with my killer mad flows. It is rebelling, twisted storm of the destructive shit has dominated. Another bombshell hit, erupt in the brain. Shout out to my man Sasha, JL, A.K.A. the Mad Bomber, Crazy, TJ, and yo, the Devious Styles of Syndrome, the simple one. I'm out. Complex, atomic, non-stop reaction, constant force. Know there's no remorse, but hallucinated by the cause. Killer mentality, born, gifted, maniacal, twisted in the zone of corrupt public figure. So what's next? To test our wreck steps, a real concept, and I elect commotion to erupt and pulse a mad. Onslaught attacks and on point I smash. Lyrical, 365 degrees in lyrical homicide. Trigger elements of fresh, nicotine flows, addiction burst, that blowing gun smoke, fiasco, psycho rugged. Vital shit is inflicted, lifted to a level of mental relentless. An impact to raw, another fucking ill-type metaphor, hip-hop outlaw. The boys poisonous Dixon. Enter the frantic stage of untamed, mentally created by eternal lyrical rampage, scattering brain cells onto the fucking ruggedest pavement. Yes, I let them know. Easily blast, picture, finesse, lyrical, venomous scripture, mixture, positioning a chapter of sickening guilt type shit onto the rhythm. Guilt type shit onto the rhythm.
Yeah, this is Dark Spin.
I'll give you an effect for now.
Yeah, this is Dizzy up in the motherfucker. Yeah, Dark Spin, the next time you better recognize.
Check the reckless, lyrical, infamous, mad rhythm. Hypnotic reaction of killer elements and steps of grotesque connection. Vivid telepathy and mentalism. Reckless styles are perfected. 365 degrees of mass murder and nourishing the mentality of killer. Ill instinct. Onslaught attacks on MCs, that bitch. A penalty of death, any bullshit set. This time for real, up on blood, relentless. Insane diction, demented killer approach to rip shit like Armageddon. Analyze the scripture, rugged is the texture, deep-rooted mixture of lunatic scriptures. Alias to a rhyme killer, 3 times over the globe, leaving motherfuckers broke connection with ill motherfuckers. IQ Swift, the mad bomber, and psychodrama.
Represent kid.
Mad props, my boys.
Mad props.
Mash out.
Shout out to boy. D-Wreck in the house.
Lexi, Q,
Stand it up.
Mash out to Mikey Jack. From the East Side talent. Yeah, my boys
We're
on the
not
town.
jeans, times deal.
East
Mom,
Side boys, yeah.
FP, Fresh Prince.
Mash out to
Good.
good. Fef, Side, good. J-Side.
And the brothers are 6 feet under.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
When was your last confession, son?
This is my first time, Father.
I see. So you've come today to ask the Lord for forgiveness.
Yes, Father, but am I worthy?
Perhaps, son, if you have faith, the Lord never lets you down, though your sins may still not go unpunished. Now it is up to you to awaken your subconscious. The inner side of your mind where self-mentality lies can be mightier than a warrior in full plight. You must learn to control it, and the dark side that lives within you will ultimately be destroyed. Now, how have you sinned?
Let the shit roll as I create a mental picture. Awake the immoral, corrupted the brain to awaken my sick. The voodoo is black, God sufficient. My sins confessed in ways no one considered. I'll be gluing my brain to the stove. Understand, respond to the pain. The fingernails ripped out your skull. Antagonists I deform, mutilate all your cells and crunch up your bones, homie. I do be red digging holes like a bunny. Devastated your crew, talk just now a catastrophe. Rough and rugged like a kung fu flip. Cerebrals ripped by the teeth that I clench, yeah. And while your kids be creeping through your sack of nuts, barricaded walls saving their ass from getting caught. Yeah, in the storm of the prophet and accumulating blood that I spit next to feed it to my loving kids. Stuck in the storm of the devil. 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 It ain't a shame to cremate. I sprayed an oil on your blemishes, the skin watching shit cremate, and expose my shit in mental times. I nauseate the readers, make them read with what I complain. Your ass must now be slayed, penetrate your skin with my 12-inch blade. Thoroughly, I treated your tongue to blast and refreshing your breath with my mom's fucking ashes. Pleasure the devil with my rough techniques, and in black suits, the sky ain't blue, so your flesh is creeping, and yeah, the city's over flooded. Tons of balls cut up, but your nuts jump at your eardrum. Carve your skin to deliver defeat. I rip out your abdomen to take what you eat. Stuck in the storm of the devil. 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 We feel pain. Yeah, we complain to the devil. Your blood run cold, did you throw them my fucking ever? And yeah, you wanna play games. 22 bowls of curry left your ass in burning flames. And now you're just a casualty like the rest. And combustible flameproof, methodical shit, unrest. Drown your skin in holy water and blood. I bless your goddamn soul with a drunk, a body slaughtered. Freeze your spleen, marinate your lungs as I tormented your weight with 7 bullets from a fake gun. My body temperature is cold. I talk in 26 wounds, not accepted by hospital wards. Damn, fuck slit my left wrist. But what the fuck is the storm of the prophet? Stuck in the storm of the devil. Stuck in the storm of the devil. Stuck in the storm of the devil. Stuck in the storm of the devil.
Place your hand on the Bible. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear.
Now, during our investigation, several audio tapes were found on your premises, sir, inside your home. Tapes which society can only view as plain and outright offensive, disgusting and immoral, sadistic and unlawful. Would you care to explain?
It is known that every mind that has traveled through the abyss is filled with sin. For this reason, I ask of you to walk with me. Let us uncover the mystics of the inner mind.
Your brain with my lyrical erase the skin, onion up, ball sick, dick subliminal. It's 2 o'clock, lifting up a stained rugs, digging up my living room to bury the scalpel bones. Well disposed in a whitewashed sheet, painted up the fucking house where the carcasses be rotting deep. Half bacon, take your limbs for a swim, hypodermic syringe, vaccinated in your fucking head. I ain't a sort to be mushy, yet I'll be in the tub, body dead with my dick in that bloody pussy. As I engage the limbs with fuel and recognition, I won't get you be hexed by my fucking curse. And yeah, I put it on wax, my fate date, but the day of release to be banned in every US state. My mama's in a black suit, leaving permanent scars on my skin with that voodoo. My mama's in a black suit, leaving permanent scars on my skin with that voodoo. Lyrical tongues, yeah, I ingest, I assimilate your thoughts and activate your crazy head in 7 ways. Lyrical mind gets fucked, give an example. Handcuff your brain to your nuts, yeah. Licking up your wounds, I obsess, interest, affect myself with lyrical doom. A permanent scar, scapegrace my skin, you motherfuckers demand peace and shit on my unsanitary lyrics. Now you're getting on my case. This is what takes place when you talk back in my fucking face. Nibble up your bone and skin raw, rip your gallbladder in 2, scorch your skin with a blowtorch. You motherfuckers abuse my friendship. I curse their ass, now they ain't so big. My mama's in a black suit, leaving permanent scars on my skin with that voodoo. My mama's in a black suit, leaving permanent scars on my skin with that voodoo. At 3 o'clock in a conspiracy to kill, licking up a wound, bitches I burnt in the grill. A whole cooked raw, my dick getting sore, feeding on her inner like my name was Jaws. I abandoned lyrical styles that you invent. Altercate your shit, pugnate your head with the bob fence. My mama's in a black suit, spreading holy water on my bed sheet. It makes no sense. Yeah, I see the Father every day. Not even the Holy One himself can correct this plague. And it's bad by folks you can't trust. But despite all shit, you can't fuck with my mother tongue. Yeah. Where we at, where we going, where we stayin'. Methodical lyrics obliterating the fame you claim. My mama's in a black suit, leaving permanent scars on my skin with that voodoo. My mama's in a black suit, leaving permanent scars on my skin with that voodoo. My mama's in a black suit. Yeah, my mama's in a black suit.
Syndrome, you are deemed a danger to society, and as a penalty for your sins, you, sir, will be restricted to the confines of Rikers Island on the Alaskan frontier, where you will serve a full term of hard labor without parole until you die. Court dismissed.
To the world, the deep-rooted vocabulary is critical. Killer, iller, ill instinct, onslaught attacks on MCs that bit slanderous. Hardcore lyrical maintain a negative vibe. It's tickling my brain, entering into my zone of madness. Desire to parade this hip-hop masquerade. Hectic styles of civilizer meant this sound to cause MC demise. A perverted version, immoral, corrupt, the wickedness. Yeah, that aggressive type shit. Subliminal, criminal, ill means to approach. Swinging in my shit, forth and back.
Yeah, Devious Styles in effect, putting on 6. Represent the temple of lyrical.
Oh my God, is a battle on. Headline news, a vision of confusing minds. Fragments of massacre erupt, burying the planet in debris from a blown spot. Check or realize, uplift or rise. A rugged response, feedback, my reaction is hard. A mega slice, throw the dice, a mental rap, my guiding light. Tell me, why did you choose to fuck with me? Tell me who gets served forever and eternity. Unrighteous, lyrical, hardcore mentality, raw, unexisting force.
Yeah, the Monastery of Ill, representing killer sins for the 9-6. Once again.
And so widespread formality, hazard of insanity, law of humanity, a lyrical breed, tyrannical species. My category, a prelude from all delirious aftermath. An MC defined, ranking every category that commands for an impact. Having in my way 9 times out of 10. Subliminal causes for death I resurrect. Waking MCs from a dimension of whack. Convincing minds to be more fatal when attack. Aside I cast, abandon the last, but only few people understand.
Yeah, the ill predicaments for the 9-6. Representing till eternity. Never ending. The Monastery of Devious Styles. And I'm out. 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 And I'm out.
The relentless venture, poetic ability, scandalous, mangling MCs like a mad scientist. Addiction remedies of the infinite therapist. Chronic fatigue, mental entity, complex, imperial, twisted monastery, infinite mad shit for the 9-6, murdering those who represent images of counterfeit. Resurrected souls from the abyss like a DNA bloodshot evidence of the predicament of ill. Recital, metaphors, intoxicated elements, penetration of hardcore. status of an MC born, gifted a recipient of mental techniques, identify ancient scripts, versatile, analyze, define the lyrical complex, versatile intellect. I might check 365 degrees of mad wreck. MC klepto, maniacal source of hardcore, resurrecting the flow like an antidote. Kicking the ballistic shit, the raw, blowing the spot since 84. The obscure attack, the lyrical mind warped this Frankenstein flicks, riveting opposition of feedback, unlimited and justify the eternal visions of death multiply. The killer sins of death and fear, harder than combat boots in a military career. Trigger slash, metaphysical raps like a flashback of MCs trapped in a boot camp. The number one soloist, poisonous, caution, visualize intricate, relentless sources of mad fucking status. In a predicament of Madhatters. Enter my plexus, the murder out, deadly unique. I maintain the original, speak your clout. The death bout, an ammunition of lyrical reminiscent vision. The homicidal wizard, in actuality, as infamous, resurrecting heads. My verbal anesthetic, vocalized by the mic chords. The category impacts the mind like an old school gangster story. Madhatters, bust the rugged syllabus, techniques of ill, vitally crushing motherfuckers, chords and ruckus. The mission, the illest lyrical minded, elegant, mentor, genuine. It's like a mastermind, but shit is unrefined. In a maniacal world of Madhatters, the baddest in adolescent, hustling governors undercover. Yo, check it out, yeah, for the 9-6, yeah, here we go for the 9-6, yeah. The number one soloist, poisonous. Missed the main source of force, I'm mad murdering the rhythm. I set it off with the ammunition, the complex anatomy, intoxicate. Perverted minds, a flashback of homicide, finesse. Intrigue, demand, resurrect. Sins of the apocalypse, an infamous kid. Madhatters equipped, I struggle and type for riches. Metaphor, subliminal, civilized, imperial, twisted. Diction, extortion, the addicted. Enterprise witness, the method I rip shit. Visualize eternal sources of divine. Polluted the mind, recline, sit back, survive an outcast approach. Domestic wars and fatal thoughts, severe like bulletin reports. Heartless, no pity, prodigal son identity, fatal catastrophe in the anatomy abyss. Shatterproof thoughts, intercourse, headed off. Ability crushed by main source, an erotic structure. Outcome is fatal, designed to illustrate sins of the abomination. The number one soloist pimp. The number one soloist pimp. The number one soloist pimp. The number one soloist poisonous. Living in a world of sin, the Madhatters with grins, an automatic blood spill, coarse and juvenile delinquent. The crookedest symphony attack status, an artifact, the plexus nexus, the illest episode. Segments of ill syllabus, mad rhythm of hardcore terrain. Enter my domain, scattering thoughts of rugged. The number one soloist, delirious concept. I set it off, mic check your redneck tracks that flashback, underrated. Variations of dynamite, prohibiting the trigger, ill technique, survival of the fittest. Sims a terrorist, motivate, catching wrecks, scrambling the mind like a menace. The number one soloist pimp. The number one soloist pimp. The number one soloist pimp. The number one soloist poison. Predicament of ill techniques, torture to maintain the ruckus by erasing motherfuckers, stalking the ill styles of positioning, ill forms of rap. A body snatch veteran like that, I set it off, connecting deep-rooted thoughts to brainstorm. The prodigal sons of man, damn scandalous, swallowing the method, cause collision of perfected visions of mass murdering the rhythm. A repercussion, a lyrical fascination, creating a perverted synthesis. Another title repossessed by the visions of death, the mic check. Imperial wizard, the monastery of ill deliver. The killer sins, visioning mad shit. Fiction, unmonk, lyrical messiah. Enter the necropolis, vital concept, desire to approach your mind frame, non-stop corrupt. Prodigal son erupt. The number one soloist pimp. The number one the number one soloist. The number one soloist. Well, is it a mic sever the buttery cells evoke the restless, intrigue them on like the murderous flow that I kick like domestic wars. Neurotic, lyrical mic check the decipher metaphor system. I approach in this mission, dynamic skills on the mic like a veteran flashbacks. I'm motivated by the mic, set it off in my hand, blow up like who's the man. The raw sound of leak word finesse, entering them on like a poisonous sedative. Demented features on my skin, committed a sin. Unnourishing MCs with the missing of the shattering zone. Delivered our cues, swept the mad bomber and the devious monk. Bring it on to the rest. Unlimited lyrical flattering MCs like lyrical mic checks from a veteran grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. The message, a vision of Armageddon. So what's the master plan? The method organized by the mission of the hip-hop land of a 365 apparatus. I steps into the mist, twisted elements like synthesis, intoxicated the force of the mad one. Resurrected the verse to another motherfucker, so coarse and infinite like torture. My mama's in a black suit, represent black art sins of a vulture. Created the source of the storm of the devil was just a wake-up call. Bring it on to my style, the mad journalism like awesome. Set it off with course and blow up like a war zone in my style. Syringe injected the thoughts of pyromaniac metaphor, lyrical mission to set it off. The mind slick sedative like medicine, deep into the hearts of men I resurrect myself. So understand thoughts of Genesis, adapt to the main chapter, lyrics and witness the simple flashback. Survive what is heard on the mic every day and night as a verse to bless the Madhatters who represent the raw styles of lyrical finesse.
Yeah, protocol, representing the intellects. Eminem, Cyrus Ali, Mighty O, Yo Syndrome, striking for 9-6.
Polluted by fear, destruction of a lyrical aftermath. Genuine blast of a madman. Killer organism, mad instinct. Beyond recognition, I trigger the wickedness, ill predicaments. Reflect on my ability, mad eruption, lyrical vocabulary. Poised by the flame of raw scandalism. Anatomy raised to a perverted fascination. Maniac functions. It isn't limited, twisted penetration of lyrical ballistics. Shit is now considered to be the most fucked elements on 12-inch. Superior madness, imperial masterpiece. Witness the genius killer instinct.
Total control. Total control. Total control of your body and soul. Total control of your body and soul.
The vocally blessed, a new type of lyrical rendition of the ill type shit. So get lifted, mad delinquent and stimulated. Penetration of hatred, acts of violation. The mixture proves to be the murderous flow. Raw ingredients originated to dedicate revival. Resurrection of killer sins, beginning to get thick with the mad scientific lyrical scripts. Deadly whispers, the blessed, motivated by a one-man coalition. Check the contents. My shit affiliated with styles of torment.
Total control. Total control. Total control of your body and soul.
At the risk of an eclipse, madness has risen. Untimely death like a spontaneous blast. A jagged operation. A poisonous flow onto the raw allegation of vocalist misfits, outrageous ballistics, mystic shit in my recital of hymns. Shatterproof zone is iller than ever. Crush poetical, secondary with my killer mad flows. It is rebelling, twisted, storm of the destructive shit has dominated. Devious Styles. Another bombshell hit, erupt in your brain.
Total control. Total control. Total control of your body and soul. Total control. Total control. Total control of your body and soul.
Check it, let it be known to the world. The deep-rooted vocabulary is critical. Killer, iller, ill instinct. Onslaught attacks on MCs that bitch slanderous. Hardcore lyrical maintain a negative vibe. It's tickling my brain, entering into my zone of madness. Desire to parade this hip-hop masquerade. Hectic styles of civilizer meant this sound to cause MC demise. A perverted version, immoral, corrupt the wickedness. Yeah, that aggressive type shit. Subliminal, criminal, ill means to approach. Swinging in my shit, forth and back.
Hearing that beat, hearing that beat, hearing that supplement the mix.
Oh my God, it's a battle on. Headline news, a vision of confusing minds. Fragments of massacre erupt, burying the planet in debris from a blown spot check. I realize, uplift for eyes, a rugged response, feedback. My reaction is hard, a mega slice. Throw that dice, a mental rap, my guiding light. Tell me, why did you choose to fuck with me? Tell me who gets served forever and eternity. Unrighteous, lyrical, hardcore mentality, raw, an existing force. Everlasting Michael Titanic. Raw as hell on the mic when I give it to ya. Give it to ya, give it to ya, give it to ya, give it to ya. Enter a widespread formality, hazard of insanity, law of humanity, a lyrical breed, tyrannical species. My category, a prelude from all delirious aftermath. An MC defiant, ranking every category that commands for an impact. Heaven in my way 9 times out of 10. Subliminal causes for death I resurrect. Waking MCs from my dimension of whack. Convincing minds to be more fatal in attack. Aside I cast, abandon the last. But only few people understand. Stands on my own wherever I go, regardless of what you anticipated.
Yo, this is Assassin, kicking it in the 9-6. We be making bigger triggers while we killing niggas. Me and Syndrome, we be kicking this shit on the mic right now, alright? Hey, yo, Syndrome, I'm gonna give you one message, alright? Drop this funky, fly shit direct right away. This payday.
Lingering towards the righteous, lyrical, personified dynamic. Lyrical status, psycho fanatic. melodramatic. I'm at it once again as I predict in the madness, precision, cipher, and symbolism. Taking the ballistics, you fuck up a sedative, there's none. Infinite flows, my style is limitless, verbally crushed. Fiascos erupt, organized by a system of scandalous flows. A rude awaken MCs. Bang, I explode in addition to my rap publication. Engage with lyrical apparatus categorically defined. A bona fide MC, supplier, messiah of lyrical elevation. The rising tides. Shit is unlimited, like porno flicks. You be faking like mannequins when it comes to the real shit. Errors, artistic matters, counterfeit or imitations demonstrate. Rap is your imagination, copyright metaphors. I represent, impact the world as my concept. Be ill, conflict in my emotion. Life narration, decipher an attitude that shatters confidence. Restricted, diction, abrasive lust. How do you expect for me to donate my trust? Reflected, messed in mad vex psychosis. Viewed over the globe like an anabolic steroid.
Yo, that's the shit I'm talking about, man. You a boy syndrome, you got this fight going on, man. You fucking this shit up, yo. With this mic like a motherfucker you are, man. Represent.
The rap affiliates with the real hardcore. Support the true definition of the sport. Chemical man-made, my secluded dimension. Climax is risen. The subconscious lyricist, counterfeit MCs out for the fame. My singular verse demonstrates the ultimatum. The mystery beyond is deeper than expected. Positioning myself in the realm to represent. Nevertheless, now I'm eager to react on the mic like an animated tempo, perverted dialect. Ill predicaments, I truly represent the mad rhythm. This what I give 'em. This what I give 'em.
I got the sound. I got the sound. But I got the sound. I want the whole world to listen to. I got the sound. I got the sound. I got the sound. Sound. I want the whole world to listen to.
Sound of leak word finesse, perplex the bottleneck, stay alert for the mixing and marring. Terrain, no whackness, scattering ruckus, the #1 poisonous funk, larynx scripture. Plex elected mad president, enter the subliminal funk element, torture the mind with 3rd-degree burns. I set it off, cluttering mad thoughts is a master of the world, trigger the device. I set it in like a zodiac method, a mic impact device. Down infamous mass murdering thoughts to leave you lost, a malignant force, a juggling the brain status, the mission, the villainous headline, notorious deadline, the lyricist structure, epitome rugged and tough, yet I wait. A new edition of Perverted Ape. The raw sound, the more sound, the best, the blast, the main source, the quest, the mic check, the metaphor, divine, polluted the mind, lyrical giant finesse, started to blast past the main status. Raw set it off like this, motivated by thoughts of blowing up like terrorists. Five approach wars ahead like war zones. Music violate your mind frame, stone to death. I resurrect rugged is source, interior material madness. The mission that pits the raw sick, trouble the veteran like a metal. The rebel redirecting the redder, the more the source, the triggering the raps, a maniac feedback, scandalous funk tracks. Metaphysical rap still is the baddest, the raw lyrical rampage, unorthodox like a stereo, raw sick, the bliss civilized. Erotic poetic, I set it off with the mission survive as a force to maintain the murderous one. The childhood dilemma, set it off for your punk motherfuckers that want some. The cranium blast as I launch structure, paragraph, venomous like the Ming. Twisted, wicked is the natural, the prophet of the black art sins that inflicted mad shit. I get it on, courtesy of me, the main murder, yo, anatomy and reign this mission until I die. Yeah, we set it off like this, and like that, set it off for the non. Yeah, Devious Styles, yeah, we set it off for the non. Strife and the mentality, hustling, causing mad ruckus. Witness the blast of mad motherfuckers. Regular techniques that trigger slides. Sedative, there's none. Pug size, cold pressing the mentality of ill-connected elements. Resurrecting shit like a Scarface gangster flick. The 5 eyes of death that brainstorm, representing MCs. From here to the killing fields, hostile saliva. The loose tongue, blast your cranium with 12 inches of platinum. Perverted, fuck what you heard. The penalty for counterfeit, a bullet through your fucking nerves. It's a mentality of you connected. It's a mentality of you connected. It's a mentality of you connected. Fatal instincts of mad fucking adders. MCs approaching, sparking shit like a human hammer rooted so deep. Blast of a debris, blast of an MC, blast vocabulary. Enter the 23 minds of a perverted. Center your demented thoughts and visualize undercover. Shit is disastrous, it's still a mystery to me. So how the fuck would you understand us? Like a premeditated homicide. Poisonous rage from the mind, images are supreme. Verbal techniques exit my cranium to contaminate your bloodstream. It's a mentality of you connected. It's a mentality of you connected. It's a mentality of you connected. Yo, nourishing MCs with a guillotine smash. The Madhatters, eternally scandalous. A hood rap mentality, madness of material. Animal lyricism, visualize, surprise. A devious monk, crooked as ill. Intimidated by shit, that's why they're labeling me a menace. Another episode unfolded, lyrically assassinated, cremated by rude flavors. Complex structure of a mad flow. A motherfuckers wanna know. Caution, I sting the mind like a massacre. Twisted vocalism representing my caliber. It's a mentality of you connected. It's a mentality of you connected. It's a mentality of you connected. It's a mentality. Paranoid, irritated by death and broke veins. Roasted thoughts now be swelling in my brain. Scars on my head that you see that leave inside up impaired. A replica of everything I see inside of me. My soul be struggling, a childhood dilemma. Swelling in my brain, a hypnosis hypnotized. They harass my skin. Mental nightmares and reckless thoughts into my fucking head. Shit, I'm so confused and wrecked. Ancient minds awake, left in shambles. My mainframe diagnose every goddamn limb. They convulse my head with my skin. Put in a straight jacket. Analyze what they couldn't find. The frantic fits and madman dilemmas as a young child. Childhood dilemma, swelling in my brain. Childhood dilemma, swelling in my brain. Question still remains. Why dramatize all this shit and mitigate what I gotta say? They sterilize my ill-favorite cell when they contaminate my food that decompose in my thinking cells. Suddenly I'm turning violent. They barricaded my ass behind the walls of an asylum. Now every day going through same shit. They tranquilize, they shut me up and to provoke the injury in my ribs. Inebriated and intoxicated. They're making me say all types of shit to publicize in the newspapers. misrepresent my trust. Irritated by death since birth, I was a cursed child. The devious monk insane, minds awake, demonology struggling in my fucking head. Joe's dilemma, swelling in my brain. Joe's dilemma, swelling in my brain. Arrest this antagonist, wriggling depressed, toxic chemicals in my damn veins. A congregation for community peace, recuperating over losses, won't recover cause I make them bleed. Ostracizing my family, they say I'm down low, fucked in the head, but there's no remedy I possess. Will not rest, I confess my sins. A cold-blooded masculine figure, insane. Aberration is inside of me. One malignant fool infested by demonology. Now I'm convicted of a felon. Identify me now as you did a year before, but now your ass is yelling. I sympathize for you, never did for me. Fuck it, it's my reality.
Syndrome, an indication of an existence. Voodooism black art is a reality of what I've been through. And all non-believers, open your mind to the truth before the truth opens your mind.